Yesterday I got this guy in. This is Transformers Studio Series, Transformers the movie, Constructicon Scrapper. Here's his package. See the box art on the front. Devastator on the side, and it says 1 of 5, but there's 6 figures, but the 2 of them come in the Commander class packaging. I think it's Hook and Long Haul. So there's just 5 boxes to collect, but still made out of 6 figures. 17 steps. The box is a bit banged up, but figures okay. I'm not an in-box collector, so that's fine. You can see him in toy form here. Okay, let's put the box aside. Comes with his instruction sheet. Let me just adjust the camera here. Very clear, easy to understand instructions. Comes with several accessories. This looks like to become Devastator's gun. If you combine it. But it can separate. You also have a smaller pistol here. And Scrapper himself, I'm gonna just bring the camera down a bit just because you can take a closer look at him here. So here is Scrapper. Now he does come packaged in robot mode, but I have him here in vehicle mode. Nice paint apps on the wheels. Not much paint apps for the well, in this form at least. See on the bottom. Rolls nicely. This part can go up and down. There, but this looks like a clip or something, but yeah, it can go up and down like so and lock in place. His weapons can store on him in vehicle mode, so there's several options. Like, I guess if this is not around, you can tab the gun here like so. You can also attach these larger weapons here. There's a little slot here. Attach there, and then there's a little tab here that can go here. And then if you want, you can also attach the gun in this hole, or a small pistol. So quite a bit of storage options here, which is cool. I always like it when the figures can store the weapons in vehicle mode. But yeah, that's pretty much Scrapper in vehicle mode. Now, I'm going to get him transformed into what I think will be his leg mode, because the instructions, the combiner part instructions are not here. So I'm just going to assume this. Gonna take this around because I don't know, I think this would make the most sense. I could be wrong. This piece comes out, and I believe the purpose of this is to lock it in, and then there's these little slots and tabs to lock in the arms. And I believe this is like, oh, is there a tilt? I don't think so. It looks like something could. I just don't want to force it. Like to give Devastator, I'm pretty sure there is something, but I'll wait for the official instructions. Because if I recall, I think I've seen what you call in pictures of the Devastator that there's ankle tilt. Here's gears next to the leg, what eventually becomes the leg, I guess. And I'm just gonna bring another figure here. It's a red alert. So this is what I assume it's gonna be. Let's get these other guys out and get him transformed into his robot mode. Now, I forgot to mention, he is a Voyager, but he is, like, you know, a very small Voyager in terms of robot mode. So let's pull the arms out, straighten them out. Similar in transformation, I believe, to the Combiner Wars Devastator with the lower part of the leg, which I think makes sense. I like it. Let's pull out the feet. And that comes around and just tabs in. Nice snapping in. Bring out the hands. And lift this up, bring out the head. And I think, yeah, that just goes like this. Now, I'm not sure why this turns, I guess, but it does. Seems a little unnecessary, but maybe that has something to do with combined mode. But yeah, here is Scrapper in robot mode. Now, it does seem a little bit back heavy because of the, like, I mean, I guess you can do that, and it's a lot, but I don't know. It looks better a little back. I mean, it's not going to tip over, like, you can place it and it'll stand, but I think it would have been nice if there was a little thing here to extend this to give it a little bit more stability. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, here is Scrapper. Looks pretty good. I like it. I mean, you have the nice silver paint apps on the legs. It's solid. At least on the legs, it is. Arms, I mean, you're going to get this hollowness here. I wish there was a better way around it. I mean, I'm pretty sure there could have been a better way, but see, this becomes the cover, and yeah, I wish there was a better way around it. Like, even as someone who 3D prints stuff, I'm trying to figure out what's a good way to cover that without totally redesigning the arm. I might just make arm covers and that's it. Remove them when not in use and add them in. I don't know. We'll see. Nice paint apps, nice and clean. Nice head sculpt. I mean, robot mode looks the part, pretty much. Now, let's put his gun. You can fit his pistol here. Or you can have him carry what becomes Devastator's large weapon, broken up like so. Can you store this other gun somewhere? Does it fit here? No, no, no. So I guess if you want him to hold everything, it has to be like this. Moving on to articulation. The head, it's on a little ball. The arm can rotate 360, go up this much. Has a little bit of a butterfly, but I don't know. It's mainly transformation. Can bend at the elbow. I don't think he has waist swivel. Yeah, I don't think so. It looks like he could, given that this is just all one line here. But I ain't forcing it. You can do the splits. You can kick up this much. Kick this far back. Bend at the knee this much. Ankle tilt. And you can rotate at the thigh. Oh, I forgot. He also has bicep rotation. So pretty standard, mostly without the waist rotation. If he does have waist rotation, maybe mine is just too tight. It does seem like he could, but maybe not. Maybe not, because this is the hinge here. I don't know. Yeah. Probably not. Probably not for the stability of the combined mode. But yeah. Probably disappointing for some, but to me, it's not a huge deal. Just for some size comparisons with other Voyagers, here is Red Alert, who is already a pretty small Voyager. And here is Prima Prime, who is a more, let's see if I can get all these guys in. Prima Prime, who is a more in line with other Voyagers in terms of height. So yeah, you can see Scrapper is pretty small. I'm guessing they're putting him in Voyager because of all the extra stuff for him for the combined mode. But I don't know. I think he could have passed as a deluxe. But yeah, that is it for Scrapper first Constructicon. I mean, with its flaws, overall, I like the size better. I mean, the price point is Voyager, but I think this is the right size for him, personally. I thought the Combiner Wars one was too big. And I think the Devastator was also way too big. I actually bought the Combiner Wars KO that was a lot smaller, but that one was too small. It was more in line with the other combiners. Like the figures were more deluxe size, which I'm okay with, but slightly too small in my opinion. Devastator should be a little bit bigger since he's 6 figures, but this one I think is off to a good start, even with its flaws on the arms and the waist. I think those are the biggest ones for me, but again, not deal breakers. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.